And welcome back to Noon Edition. Our guest right now is Lima Mayor Sharetta Smith. Finally get a chance to meet you. I see you all the time with your sound bites, but this is my first chance to actually meet you, so it's a pleasure.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well, and a pleasure to be here. All
right, well, the first thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that you are getting out amongst the people and you're walking the wards concept. Very unique. Gives you a chance to get some exercise, but you also get a chance to talk with folks as you walk through the neighborhoods and see what's happening and what's going on.
Yes, so on last night, we completed our actually 12th Walking the Wards of this year. This is the second year that we've done the program. It's called Walking the Wards with Mayor Smith. And really what it does is it gives us the opportunity, not just myself, but all city departments to get out and talk with individuals in the neighborhoods about what's happening in their area, whether that's good or bad. And also hear from them about, what they want their neighborhood to look like in the future. So it's something that we enjoy, and it's also something that we've been able to see some results from as well.
Now, you just put out a report, and on that report are some of the highlights that you wanted to make sure that folks knew about, and one of them, crime has actually gone down. Now, these numbers are from 2022 based to 2023.
Yes, so what we did is we compared to where we were for the first 2 quarters of 2022 compared to the first 2 quarters of 2023, and overall crime has decreased by 4%. And so I do want to pause and thank the men and women that work for our Lima Police Department for their hard work that they put in keeping our city safe. But also want to talk about some of those efforts have really been possible because of the technology that we're investing into the police department as well to help us solve crime.
Also, our Department of Housing and Neighborhoods is processing 48 home improvements and their applications right now up to date.
Yes, so at the beginning of actually 2022, we talked about that we were going to provide over $500,000 in funding for individuals to help with repairs. And so we received nearly 100 applications. 48 of those we've been able to process and get through. And so we are going to be releasing contracts to contractors to actually go into those homes and do that work coming up soon.
One thing I commend you on is you want to clean up Lima. And 79 different dumpsters have been filled to the brim so far with refuse and garbage. You are making an impact.
Yes, thank you. So that is part of the Mayor's Spring Cleanup Program that we hold every spring. And so this year, as you mentioned, we were able to have 79 dumpsters of individuals come through and just getting rid of things that they no longer need or want. And that would not be possible without sponsors as well. And so I want to thank them, one of them being really our refuge contractor, Rumpke, who generously has their employees come out on those Saturdays during the spring and help the community get things cleaned up.
And it's not just the garbage and refuse, but you have over 30 buildings that have been knocked down. We've just seen this really go right now.
Yes, so one of the things that we heard a lot was about government moves too slow, right? And there's too much red tape. And so thanks to the ingenuity of some of the individuals that works in our public works department and working with our law department, we came up with a voluntary demolition program, which allows individuals to voluntarily, for a small fee, get either a garage or a house demolished. And right now we have 30 of those in the process of being demolished right now. And so those properties actually started coming down the week of the 4th of July, and so they will continue as long as the weather cooperates.
Well, I commend you on a job that's been done very well so far, and I know you just told me I learn something new every day, and I'm sure you certainly are, and we thank you for the job that you're doing, and we commend you for taking on this role. And we are back with a look at medical news coming up next.